good morning, everybody. So we are in the salon about to get the day started. Today is a somewhat short day, but I still wanted to go live so you guys could see me working on clients and we can get some time to chat because I haven't talked to you guys all week. So today we are going to be doing relaxed hair care as well as some natural hair care. But we're also going to be, as usual, learning about the different things in regards to hair care itself. Now, another thing that I also wanted to mention is that we, Elite Hair Care, us, will be live tonight on Afro TV for the Point of View show. They asked me to come and co-host today, so I'm super excited about that. You guys can join, of course, from my channel, or if you want to watch it on Xfinity TV, if you guys have Xfinity. And then, of course, it'll be on YouTube and Instagram live. So I'll be on tonight at 7:30. So you guys definitely don't miss out. Come represent for your girl and represent for the Elite Hair Care Pro team. Yeah? Did you have braids or something? Oh.
I think it caught the rain though.
Oh, okay. All right, pros. So we are going to start our day with a relaxer, retouch relaxer. And as an avid reminder, don't forget, you guys, that our Mother's Day sale is going on where all of our Elite Hair Care newbies, from the new and improved to our originals, which is only like one or two that are left, are all $12 or less, and the sale ends Mother's Day night, which is this Sunday. All right, we're gonna have to comb her out a little bit before we start because these roots are rooting. So I'm just going through and just kind of combing through her hair just so that I can loosen these roots up, but we're not touching the scalp. We're not touching the scalp. So let me turn you guys so you guys can see what's happening. Okay, so we're gonna do a retouch relaxer, but before I get started, I'm just trying to pull these roots apart so that we can easily maneuver. Good morning. All right, we're gonna start from there. Now, for those of you that are watching, if you're a newbie here and you haven't already subscribed, put a fire emoji in the chat so we can all welcome you and greet you and all those good things. So if you're a newbie, just put a little hi or emoji of some sort so that we could say hi to you and welcome you to the pro team. And then make sure you hit the subscribe button, you guys. For those of you that are possibly not newbies, or even if you are and you just love the content that you see, now is definitely the time to hit the subscribe button, and it's free. Tilt back from here. It's okay. Hi. Welcome, newbies. Welcome to the pros. So it's easy to become a part of the pro team. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and also visit our website, elitehaircareusa.com, where you are able to check out our Elite Hair Care products, but more so, join our pro team in our text line where you get access to special discounts, all that good stuff. Thank you, Basma. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Hey, Star. So I wanted to get you guys' opinion on something. So the other day, a potential client or person walked in, and at the time that they walked in, I was servicing my client. I was also recording a video. And if anyone knows, I don't take walk-ins. I'm appointment only. And also, I don't offer consultations without appointment, right? Anyway, think nothing of it. Person came in, I let them know how or where they could go to book their consult, and left it at that. So the other day, an email comes in, and the email was, in a sense, I guess the person was upset, and they had basically said, you know, they came in because they were passing by and they saw the address and they wanted to come in and get assistance with the products and assistant or a consult with their daughter's hair and all these things. And I guess they said that my energy was not nice, or I wasn't nice enough, and all these different things, and they thought so different of me. It's not the person that they saw online, and blah, 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 right. So my response to the email, you know, was sincerely, you know, apologies if, you know, I wasn't nice in what you would respect it as, or, you know, the thought process, or, you know, whatever it is that you said I did, or how I did, or I wasn't warm enough, whatever the case may be. Good morning, Miss Ruby. But then at the same time, you know, outside of that, I'm still a human being, right? So when I thought about everything, you know, still, because of course, you know, I don't want anyone to have a misinterpretation of me. But I don't know if people think that you're supposed to be invincible. You're not human. You're supposed to be fake. You're supposed to be in tune with whatever it is that they want their perception of you to be at whatever moment it is. But if you're in the chair as my client, okay, here's the question now. If you're in the chair as my client and a person walks in, and when the person walks in, I'm physically working on your hair. I literally stop working on your hair because the person walked in with no appointment, no nothing. And I'm deciding now to give them a 30-minute consult while I was in the middle of doing your hair. How would you feel as a client? I would like to know your responses. Like, how would you feel as the client in the chair who's paying for your service, who did what you needed to do, who booked your appointment, and now it's your time to get service, and you're in the chair, and every time someone walks in right off the street, no appointment, no nothing, and they expect me to stop and service them or consult with them, how would you feel? Lacey, how would you feel?
I would feel, I guess, disrespected.
Disrespected. Okay, so tell me your logic of why you feel disrespected. What is in your mind if I stop your hair to do a consult for 30 minutes or even 10 minutes with another client who it's not, they don't even have an appointment. They just literally just walked in off the street. And this constantly happens because, you know, that's just the nature of my business. So I'm going to stop every client because somebody walks in.
Well, because we agreed on a time to set aside to do my hair, and what if I had somewhere to be afterwards?
Right.
And that, you know, messes up my plans for the rest of the day because you take 30 minutes for someone else who just walked in.
Absolutely. Okay. Miss Ruby? How would you feel?
I feel a little disrespected because, like you said, it's my time.
Right.
So if you stop to work on somebody else, it's like.
Or if I stop to do a consult
you do
with
a
someone
consult,
else.
Right, yeah, if you do a consult, you know, that person needs, that the walk-in needs to wait until you finish, doing what you're doing, and she shouldn't feel disrespected because she didn't have an appointment, she just walked in and.
Oh, absolutely. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was my thought process as well. But you know, the comment from the email said, you know, the person's daughter, number one, said, "Oh, why is she looking at us like that? Or why is she so mean?" And I'm like, "So mean? You guys call it mean because I'm direct or I'm firm on what I'm doing."
And you
just speaking.
Just acknowledge them when they come in.
Which I did.
And that's all you need to do.
I did. So the person, I'll give you the whole scenario. The person walks in with a child. One, I don't service children. So I'm already taken aback because I'm like, okay, wait a second. Did I miss an appointment or something? Is there an appointment that I don't know of? Right? So that was my first thought. Second thought, I'm literally waving a client's hair in the salon while recording, while I'm waving. Not live, I'm just recording, right? So I'm trying to still service the client who's sitting in the chair, and I'm answering your questions, but at the same time, you came in automatically. Hi, we watch you on YouTube or whatever they said. I can't remember verbatim. But I wanted to get some like consult about my daughter's hair and the products. First and foremost, okay, regardless if you call it mean or not, can you walk into your doctor's office and walk straight into his office and sit down while he's servicing patients or not?
He's not going to stop servicing his patients just because somebody walked in the door.
Exactly. He probably won't even acknowledge you. Okay, so we're going to go, because, you know, with my profession, it's not looked at as a profession that's a profession. It's looked at as a hobby. Okay, when you walk into the nail salon and you're ready to get your nails done by Miss Chen or whoever, and when you walk in and they literally, "Can I help you?" And you say, "Can I get a fill?" It'll be about 20 minutes. Have a seat. Do you feel, do we take it in a manner of, "Oh, wow, that was rude," and then you decide to walk out and send an email to them, or you just, okay, and you sit down? I'm a firm believer that people put value where they want to put value. And everybody expects that because, and again, I don't want to make this a race card, but I'm going to. Us as African Americans, we put certain stipulations for our own people that we don't put for anyone else. We also put certain stipulations for certain professions that we don't value as something serious. So then you want to put a different stipulation on that than you would something that you consider serious. Like your dentist, your doctor, your lawyer, even the man who's fixing your electrical your power line, because you look at him like he's of need. Does that make sense? So what I was looking at it as, okay, would you have sent them an email? Because they didn't even acknowledge you. All they said was, "Hi, can I help you?" But you look at it from a nature of, okay, well, you need your nails done, so guess what? I'm just gonna take it, and then, you know, that's how they are. You don't say, oh, anything different like you would to me. The response about me was, "Oh, you know, that's not the person that I saw on TV. That's not the person. It's just totally a different person." No, it's not a different person. You just expected what you expected. And I didn't give you what you expected because you thought I was going to stop servicing my client who's sitting in the chair, who booked their appointment the right way, who is getting serviced at that moment. Again, what Lacey said is very true. You don't know where that client got to go. You don't know their time. My time is my time. And if you're impeding on my time by walking in and thinking that I'm supposed to appease you and do circus acts, then that's wrong of you. No, and but see, the thing is, I don't think that people value, and I'm not saying don't think, I know people don't value this profession because they don't look at it like It required me to go to school. It required me to literally get a license to be able to even service you. I cannot be standing here behind my chair without that qualification, without that experience. You get what I mean? Like, we put value where we put value. And I feel like the scrutiny comes because, one, you don't put value in this. Two, you don't look at people like myself as someone that you need to treat with the same respect that you would other people in different professions. Because you don't expect your dentist to stop what he's doing and come greet you. Your dentist don't even greet you when you walk into the office. He literally walks in and, hey, how you doing? And works on your teeth. And then he walks, thanks, have a great day, and leaves out. You couldn't even ask him a question. But then you get upset because I won't stop what I'm doing and do twirls and twips like I'm a clown or I'm a monkey in the circus. Like, no.
I can't imagine anyone expecting you to do that.
But from the email, it was, oh, why is she so mean? How am I mean? Because I'm direct. I talk the way I talk. What did you want me to do? Put on my soft voice and, oh my God, thank you so much for coming in, and stop what I'm doing and then walk over to you, and then you want me, on top of that, you want me to evaluate your child's hair in the middle of my day? No, absolutely not. And then my response, was still, hey, let me give you the website so that you can book an appointment. And I told him, I said, I don't do consultations in Salon. They have to be done online. The same way you see me standing here working is exactly the way I'm saying it. Hey, I don't do consultations in Salon. You're going to have to, book an appointment online. And then we do the consultations via Zoom. Oh, okay. And I said, well, let me give you the website so you'll be able to do so. She pulls out her phone because you already came phone in hand. Like, you came ready to consult. Like, first, consults are not free, right? So that's one. Two, they're not done in Salon. So that's two. Three, I'm already with clients. And I had a client sitting here waiting for her to be finished up so she could go. So I'm like, okay, like, what do you expect? And then get mad when I didn't meet your expectation of what you expected me to offer you.
If I just walked in, I'd be happy with a good morning.
Girl.
At least you know that there's someone here now, and I'll expect you to, whenever you get a chance, I would not expect you to stop. I feel guilty if you stop doing somebody's hair to come talk to me.
Exactly. You say ignore ignorant people. I don't call it ignorance, because I don't say that that's ignorance. That's just called a level of devalue. On a level of disrespect. Because you're not, number one, you don't respect the person that's sitting in the chair who's in their service. Because let's put the shoe on the other foot now. Let's say she was the client sitting in the chair. And 4 people walk in within the 2 hours that she's here, and every single time someone walks in, I stop, greet, have an entire conversation, answer 14 questions about product because I am a product line, and every time I have to do so, I stop doing your hair. Your 2 to 4 hour appointment turns into 6 hours now. And you're going to now say, I don't understand. Like, I'm not going to go back to her because she keeps stopping my hair to talk to people. But we don't think of it that way. Crystal, I know that you're aware of the fact that so many people expect to be catered to by anyone, anytime they wish. Absolutely. And because I make myself unavailable when I'm unavailable. See, that's the difference. I know how to separate my time. I know how to tell people no. I used to not know how to tell people no. Right? But you have to have value for yourself first and know that you are more important than anything and anyone at any given time when you're talking about yourself. You have to put you and your morals, your ethics, and how you choose to run your business or your job in place of anything else. No one's expectations, no nothing. So I said all of that not because, I'm bashing the person or anything, but it's a great opportunity to really talk about it, because this is really what happens. This is really what goes on behind the scenes, where you're expected as a stylist or cosmetologist to be available whenever and however.
Especially when you're early.
That part.
See if you come an hour early.
Girl.
then do you expect you to start working on their hair as soon as they get there and they early, and you have someone else there that had an appointment at that time?
Exactly. And then, hold on, that's happened to me, where a client will come early because they chose to come early thinking that you're going to now rush my calendar.
Yeah.
No, baby, if your appointment's at 12 and I don't start you till 12:10, that's just the time that I started you. Your appointment was at 12. Your appointment was not at 11, and you can't expect anything else. Because that has happened many times over. And then I'll get a response at the end, man, I thought I was going to get out of here by 1. Baby, your appointment's at 12. I give my expectations up front. That email gives you all the expectations, everything you should expect when you're dealing with me, because I like transparency. I don't like to spring things on people, and I don't like to waste people's time. So anyway, I wasn't actually taught about the washing it in water. Okay, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. It takes like 30 to 40 minutes just to wash it. And for me, it doesn't. Like my clients, when they book an appointment with me, their confirmation email says as such. Please come with your hair detangled. I didn't ask you to wash it. I didn't ask you to do anything. I say if you're getting a relaxer, please do not disturb the scalp. You don't need to do anything to come in. I also tell you what time to expect. Expect to be in the salon anywhere between 2 and 4 hours. I didn't say expect to be in the salon an hour. I didn't say expect to be in the salon 5 minutes. I said between 2 and 4 hours, because I know that any little thing can change the schedule. You come in and you book for a relaxer, and then oh man, I forgot my color. So now you expect an accommodation. Okay, sometimes it can happen, sometimes it can't. But that now throws off my book. So now it is added more time to the book. So at the same time, there's parameters that I set for things like this. But then you have some who don't care about that, as people who haven't even booked an appointment or seen or even been in the chair, and they expect you to confine. And you can't be like that. We live in a very selfish world. Okay. The what? What? I don't have, listen, that's what the electrician is supposed to do. Why would I get that? Have you ever? Andy, I don't care. If I hire an electrician, that's your job. If I hire a plumber, why am I going to go buy pipes? I understand that. You're trying to tell me what I'm telling you. I know what you said. Listen to what I'm saying. You're trying to conform, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. If I'm hiring an electrician, that is his job. I don't know about this stuff. Why would I go buy that? Bro, come on, bro. Like, we got to come on now. Come on, bro. Come on now. Oh, we forgot to buy the receptacle for the electrician. What? I forgot to buy the window for the window installer? Come on, bro. Like, make it make sense, please. Why on God's earth am I going to go? First of all, what am I going to buy for you? If I'm hiring you for you coming to get a relaxer, I'm supposed to tell you to bring it with you? Come on now. You gonna call me and say, oh, we forgot to buy the receptacle that he needs. It's just a box. You can buy it at any store. Right. That's what I'm paying him for. Isn't that in your price? Isn't that your job? Oh, man, a pipe broke. So I need to go buy the pipe and just guess?
Unless you know the job, you wouldn't know what pipe to buy.
Perfect. Exactly. Secondly,
that's why you hired him.
Right.
Because he knows what kind of pipe he needs.
Like, make me understand this. Like, people in this world are getting, like, this is getting real ridiculous now. I know what I know. And then here's Andy. Yeah, babe, but it's just something we could buy at the store. I don't care. I don't care if it was 32 cents. I'm paying you for your profession. You're supposed to know that you need to go get this and get that. This sounds like I just paid somebody off the street. I'm paying an electrician. Am I combing the relaxer with a fine-tooth comb? I am. And I'm not combing the relaxer. I'm processing the relaxer and making sure that every strand is actually relaxed, if that's the question. You can't use a wide tooth comb and do that. I'm not doing a texturizer. All right, back to the real world here because I'm definitely living on planet Mars or something. This is what goes on in my day. You okay, Mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Star. People always mistake directness for being rude because they don't want you to be direct. They want you to conform to how they expect you to be at that moment. And that is the way of the world. It don't matter race, creed, color, whatever. Everybody does that. And how you're feeling today is how everybody should understand and they should know. That's the world we live in, you guys. I'm relaxing and started working out. How often do I have a wash day? So traditionally, wash days are every 10 to 14 days. You sure you're okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. These roots are rooting again. Direct equals aggression to some. Definitely. And you know, moreover, when you're African American and direct, it equals ghetto and rude. But then when anyone else is direct, it's okay. Any other race, culture, or creed is direct, it's taken as they're serious about their stuff. That happens a lot. We can't be direct. We can't know what we're saying. We can't tell you, you're not going to do me like that. We can't do that without being told that we're ignorant, oh, we're loud, oh, we're aggressive, we're not approachable, none of that. This is a relaxer, yes, baby. Okay. You see how beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
The one thing that I can say in my many years now of being an entrepreneur that I've learned as an entrepreneur that I did not understand as a consumer or the traditional non-entrepreneurial person is that it's okay to say no, it's okay to be direct, and it's okay to stand firm on what you believe in. They don't have to agree, they don't have to believe you, but if you don't, you're gonna get run over and you're going to lose your business very quickly. I always use the Bright House model. You remember Bright House, Ms. Ruby? Mm-hmm. Bright House was, I'm gonna tell you the Bright House model. Bright House model was call us, argue with us, we're gonna send you to the cancellation department because you said you're gonna cancel and we're gonna conform and give you what you want. Have a great day, thank you so much. Bright House was also the cable company that would never cut you off, right? Spectrum bought Bright House, and you know what Spectrum said about Bright House? Bright House was way too nice, which is why they ended up needing to sell. They were way too nice. It is bad for business. It's extremely bad for business. Because if you're constantly giving, and conforming, you have no firmness in your business and you're going to be treated exactly like that. So back. So for those of you that are starting a business, or maybe you just started, or you're wanting to start, understand that it's okay to be straight to the point. It's okay to tell people, no, that's not how we're doing it. We don't offer that. Unfortunately, I'm unable to offer that service for you. It's also okay to sometimes bend, but if you bend too many times, you're gonna break. And every time you bend, you've created a new habit for the person that you bend for. And they're gonna expect you to bend every time. Some of you, that happens right now in your real life and you don't even notice it. Family member calls you because they know you got the money. Oh man, my bills are late and I need some help and nobody will help me, but I knew you would because you helped me the last time. You think you can help me this time and then I'll pay you back in a year when I get my taxes? Tax time come, they don't even know your phone number. They ain't even looking at you. And then when you go ask back for your money, why you acting like that? First of all, who are you talking to? You? Where my money at?
Big mistake to own for too long family members' money.
But it happens, and that's why I said even in just family, this happens. So it's not even just business. This is life's lesson. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say, hell no, I don't agree. It's okay to say, guess what? I don't want you to do the work for me. Because listen, I'm about to text Andy right now. Don't hire that man. He is not doing the work for us. Because if he was the one that came to you with that foolishness and you entertained it, you about to get cussed out and he about to not get hired. Because if it was any way else, would you have asked that question? I don't think so. How you feel, Mom?
I feel fine.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Miss Ruby, let's go to the shampoo bowl. Lacey, you're going to come and just sit in the black chair in the back so I can monitor your hair. Is it tingling or you are okay?
I'm okay.
Okay. Does the Frizz Control and Shine Serum work the same way the Shield and Heat? No, they're two totally different things, baby. Shield, Oh, the Shield Heat and Humidity Protectant Spray is a water, just throw them on the ground, Mama. Is a water-based spray that you use when the hair is still wet and you are going to be blow drying or flat ironing after the fact or any form of heat styling. The Frizz Control, that is used on the hair when it is dry and you are going to be doing any form of heat styling and you want to add that heat protectant or you want to seal the cuticle or you want to add gloss to the hair in a very easy way.
I've been seeing a lot of breakage.
Yeah, I was about to say that. You want to do a protein treatment today?
Breaking a lot.
Back here. Right back here. All right, we'll do some protein. Okay. Okay. So it's 13. So what is that? How much is that a piece? 4 something? 4.25, basically. Okay. I'll have mine. I'll send it to you in a second. said, yeah, she said they'll be there. But I don't know if there's, I don't know if they're staying or not. I have to find that part out. Well, she said, yeah, but that's, she was one of the four. Oh. So then that's what? Then I'd be paying for two. What's that? That's 900. It's a little high, Bree. Let me get my ducats in a row. 345 each. All right, so what's that? 6. So I need 7. All right, I can do 345. That's 690. Okay, I can do that. Okay. All right, I can do. I can do the 690. That's fine. Okay, baby. Okay. Lacey, how you feel?
Just a little tingly.
What?
But
Where?
like in the middle, kind of.
Okay. You want me to rinse it now?
No, I feel
Okay. All right, pros. Hold on 1 second for me. So I'm here trying to temper the water, you guys, and the water was not getting hot. Just sit right there. Don't come back here. Okay, we got some hot water. Unless you wanted a cold wash, nobody does. Come on, sorry, you guys. We were having some water heater difficulties. The water was not getting hot, and I'm like, is it me? Am I cold? You said it was burning in here? Or tingling? Okay, put your head back for me. So the man was like, oh, I thought you guys had all the materials here. What? Yes. First of all, how would I have all the materials and I don't even know what you need? That's why I told him, I said, when Andy was hiring or looking for these guys to do it, I'm like, hey, make sure they're an actual electrician. That's not our building. That's not our power. Like, if it blows, that's our problem, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense. Like, you saying, oh, you came and you thought that everything was already there. You would never want everything to be there, because then how am I going to tell you?
Why you had it there? Anyway, if you didn't need it.
Right, I should have just did it myself. I should have done it myself.
I've been getting people coming in talking about what they can do.
No. He's like, oh, so you wanted an estimate? Isn't that what you came for? You came automatically to just do the work? I've never seen that before. You're coming to a business and we're trying to do electrical work and you're coming with the intent of just going straight in. We're ready. We know what screws you need. We know what boxes you need. I know nothing about nothing. And I texted Andy already and told him, I'm like, no, do not hire him. Do not even entertain him. Still burning or you okay?
No, I'm okay.
Hey, Letitia, I'm doing well. Just navigating through life as an entrepreneur. It's never a dull day. Ever. All right, so let me tilt you guys down for a second. We're rinsing out her relaxer. This thing is dying off. You see, I had to ask Mom, like, is this a really is this a real person? Because, hold on, if you know that you can't go into a 220 because it's a 220, wouldn't your next answer be, okay, sir, so unfortunately this is a 220 volt. We won't be able to use this. I'm going to have to run directly from the breaker. So let me give you a quote for that because I wouldn't be able to do. Research continues. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Sound to me like you just doing work under the trees or something, baby. Oh, so you wanted me to give you an estimate? So wait, you came and you thought that we were just gonna hire you off the side of the street and just how much it costs? You know what's so ironic though? Andy won't even let me hire a yard person without talking to two others.
A yard person?
No, I'm just saying his nature of, I can't even hire a yard person to come and put mulch in without getting quotes. from multiple people. Yet you did not do that with this, with our electrical that could potentially burn the building down. Exactly, 3 quotes off rip, off top. Lacey, what did you have in your hair? You had something in your hair. What did you have in your hair? Because your scalp is really oily.
Really?
Like, it has a lot of buildup. That's something like, what did you have in your hair? Something else was in your hair.
I'm trying to think.
Did you do something different to your hair?
No.
I'm gonna let this sit for 1 second because I gotta get this. The buildup is on your scalp. Okay. So she has some buildup on her scalp, you guys. Put a little bit of neutralizing shampoo because neutralizing shampoo will literally take any and everything that's in the hair. That's why I said with relaxers, you don't have to do a lot. But because she has a lot of buildup in her scalp, it looks like there's relaxer residue still there, and I don't want to run the risk of her hair being oily, number 1. Number 2, not getting all of the relaxer out.
Maybe I sprayed it with dry shampoo.
Is that what you used?
Maybe, yeah.
Don't use that no more.
Okay.
Because that made your roots, number 1, nappy. But 2, it left behind a really bad film on your hair.
Okay.
All right, guys, so we're going to rinse out this neutralizer. Now, I'm not counting this as a part of the neutralizing process because I use this with the purpose of making sure that whatever it is that's on her scalp that looks like relaxer is removed, because you can't even assume. Okay? Especially when you're doing relaxers, you don't want to assume anything. You want to make sure that whatever is there is gone. And that scalp needs to be very clean. So normally I would condition first, because that's how this particular relaxer works. But in this case, I'm neutralizing first because there is something that I thought was relaxer there, and I don't want to run that risk. All right, so we're going to go ahead and neutralize / normalize her again. This will be the true normalizer / neutralizer. Very important, you guys, that you pay attention to things like this, especially if you are relaxed and you're getting relaxers. Hence the reason I always say, please don't relax your own hair at home. Like, there's so many things that can come from this if done the wrong way. All the way up to just going bald. Alright, so her scalp definitely looks a lot better. So she was using dry shampoo. Guys, let me talk to you about dry shampoo. Dry shampoo is not made for African American hair. It's not made for ethnic hair. Because guess what it does? It literally locks in whatever it is that's in the hair. It doesn't help. It makes it more oily. So your hair is extremely oily. It is not an actual shampoo. Like your hair can't support that. It's not made to. All it did was really mat your hair up. So you don't want to do that. Okay, no. If you feel like you need to use dry shampoo, that means you need to wash your hair. It's time for a wash. Because what was happening is, like right now, all of the mats that were at your roots, because of the dry shampoo, it now moved its way down and it's mid shaft. And what I was noticing when I was combing through, because I'm like, okay, something's on your hair. I don't know what, which is why I asked you again. Because now what happens is it had you shedding like crazy because it locked your roots up. So it literally locked in all of whatever was there. And now that dirt became like little balls, like when you have braids.
Oh, okay.
You kept noticing when I asked you, I'm like, hey, did you have braids or something? You remember I asked you that earlier?
Yeah.
That's why. Because your roots literally had like little balls that become hard and they don't comb out, they comb off and they take hair with it. So you were shedding crazy, like super crazy.
Okay.
So no, throw that stuff away, please. Give it to donate it to somebody. That's not you. All right, so this is our final shampoo. And then I'm going to condition her with an instant conditioner. More than likely, I'm going to use our Moist Repair because I need to detangle her. Hold on, I gotta detangle you, Mama. I think I'm actually gonna use the Moist Me mask. It gives a little more slip. It's a lot more hydrating. So I'm gonna use that to detangle her and condition her all in the same sense. Sit up for a while. It is super important, you guys, that be mindful of the different products that you put in your hair. Some products, some things are just fluff. Not saying that the product that she used was fluff, but some things are not created for all textures either. You feel okay?
Mhm.
I gotta go section by section, okay? almost done, okay?
Okay.
That's what dry shampoo do. So that's enough. For the 90th time, it's enough. All right, come on back for me. So we're gonna rinse her with cold water. Unfortunately, you guys, there's no other way to save hair. Leave it on. All right, so we're just rinsing her with cold water. And then she'll go under the dryer to dry. Did your mom go all the way home?
No, she's in the parking lot.
Okay. Is that a piercing?
Yep.
You one of those, you pierce all you know that.
That would hurt too.
It did? I could imagine.
I could take it out. It hurt too much.
I can imagine how that, because she has one laying in the bed right here of the ear.
What was that?
A piercing.
Really?
Right here, turn your head. Right there.
Oh.
Ooh, brave.
Did it hurt when you put
It
it?
hurt real bad. I would never do
Ooh,
it again.
brave. You got it on both sides?
No.
Oh.
I couldn't do that.
Oh, you're super brave. All right, so I'm spraying her down with some leave-in conditioner, you guys. This phone don't stop ringing. Hey, done. What's wrong? Honey? Mm-hmm. Right, but in each variant. So you stroll down to where the variants are. So you got to click each one. In, you know, that long rectangle box that created after you put the names of the variants. Okay, you see where it has the list of variants, like we created rectangle boxes of all of the ones that you typed in inside. Click on one of them. You'll see it opens up. That's what you're gonna add the weight. You're gonna add the weight there. Show me your screen, please.
Hold on.
I'm ready for you, Miss Ruby. Let me just dry the seat off.
This is not, I don't think this is the right one.
Oh, what's me? Let me see. No, close that. Hit done.
This one.
Right.
Okay, that's the one I was just on. Okay, I'll tell you, wait.
Yeah, so if you click each one now, click
Click
it.
on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then in there,
Here, right?
right, you can put the weight there in pounds or ounces or however you want to put it.
Okay, so if it's 4 pounds, am I leaving it as
It's not 4 pounds, it's 4 ounces.
I meant 4 ounces.
No, you have to add 2 ounces for the bottle weight to everything.
So it'll be 6 ounces. So 6
Correct.
ounces converted into pounds.
No, it'll just be 6 ounces. You just change the word pounds to ounces.
Oh, okay. Because how you worded it confused me.
Probably because I was voice texting.
Talk texting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Slide
I was
on
like,
a little
wait,
bit.
what?
Slide on.
Okay, so,
Slide on.
save
There you
that.
go. Come on back.
And then the 8 packs will be the 6 times 8.
No, because those are 4 ounces each. So yeah.
Yeah.
And then a gallon is 128 ounces. 5 gallons is 128 times 5. I think that's 600, but I'm not sure.
Wait, you said
One
1 gallon
is 128 ounces. No, a gallon is 128 ounces. And then do 5 times 128. That'll tell you what the 5 gallon is.
Okay. And then I'll times that by the 6, correct?
No. On all of the products that say 1 gallon, it's 128.
Okay.
All of them that say 5
Okay,
gallon, it's whatever 128 is times 5.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, got it. Okay.
It's just
I
the sample
myself.
and the
Okay,
pack
I
is the
got
one
it.
you got to count.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, guys. So we're going to clarify Miss Ruby first. We're also going to be doing a protein treatment because she says she's shedding a lot. Now, Miss Ruby is natural, but we silk press her so her hair is straight. And she's also fine textured. Push back, slide just a little bit. Yep. There you go. Okay. Oh, no, Miss Ruby. Put your butt, sit up for me. Put your butt all the way to the back of the chair. All right, now come back. And then slide. Keep sliding. Slide, 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 slide. There we go. How you feel? You good? Okay. I'm like, wait, you're not even here right. So, there we go. Come on back. So I am clarifying her with our new Clarify and Refresh shampoo. I always say clarify, before your wash day. Super important unless you're doing a relaxer or something like that. And of course you won't clarify first. But if you're just doing a wash, like your traditional wash day, silk press, you definitely want to make sure that you're clarifying with the Clarify and Refresh. So that's going to give you a clean canvas, a blank canvas, so that you're not using your treatment shampoo to clean the hair. Okay, so I'm going to actually use our Voila shampoo that some of you already have. Voila is getting a facelift. It's just not ready yet. And a formula lift. But this is going to help to keep her hair from being that yellow color. It's also going to make the hair nice and soft. I love the Voila. It's great to be used on blonde hair. Like, it helps to get that yellow out of the hair. Come on back. All right, so I'm going to leave that on for just a moment. And then we're still going to do her protein treatment. But this is a shampoo, so you definitely need to do this with the shampoo. But the good thing about Voila is it also hydrates the hair. It's a great hydrator. Thank you. Push back in. All right, so when we're going to do a protein, what would be the next step before the protein? What would be the next step from here? If I'm doing a protein, what am I going to do now before the protein? Sit up for me. All the way up. Dry the hair with a towel. There you go. Absolutely. We're going to dry her hair. We're going to towel dry her. Why are we going to towel dry her? What is the purpose of that? What is the purpose of towel drying her? And this is our Repair RX protein treatment. This helps to stop shedding and breakage within the first 20 minutes. So the product doesn't run. There you look at y'all. All right, so now that I've put the protein on, I'm going to now put her under the dryer for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then we're going to rinse her thoroughly. Come on, mama. Yeah, the protein, listen, y'all better stop playing with us. Y'all know that protein is boom, boom, boom. Save lives, literally. Getting myself prepared for the night, but the sides of my head were looking like I didn't even comb it. When I say the sides of my hair were crunchy, crunchy. Baby, sides were looking a mess. Accidentally found another use for the Goddess Hair Repair Serum, rehydrating nails if you kept the polish on too long. Really? That's different. Well, you just let us in on something else. I can't market it, but definitely love the fact that you tried something else. This head's so big I can't even tie this thing. It's not a reason for y'all to have a joke, okay? Am I taking new clients? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna mold her down. So we're gonna spray her first with some B7 or a biotin leave-in conditioner. That's our volumizing conditioner. And then we're going to lastly spray her with some Shield Heat and Humidity Protectant Spray. This is a water-based heat protectant and also split-end mender that can be used on natural or relaxed hair to help protect the hair from heat damage, whenever you're using your blow dryers. It also helps to keep those split ends at bay until it's time for your trim. And then I'm using some of our Elite Silk Wrap Foam. To mold her. All right, so she's gonna go under the dryer. She's going to dry, and then we will curl her and get her all cute and stuff. You need a towel? You need a towel? You need a towel? Do you still have bun clip-in streaks? No, we don't have those any longer. Straight, right?
Actually, can I try curl today?
You want curl?
Yeah, so
Oh, loose curl. Please relax. Yes, she decided to get curls today, you guys. This is a new thing, okay? In the years I've been doing her hair, we've never done a curl. And it's just a loose curl, guys. It's like a little loose curl. I'm gonna use the 2-inch, which is our Smooth by EHC 2-inch iron. And we actually added some to the site because we found a box of irons that were tucked behind some products. Apparently we didn't have enough space on the shelf, and I had no clue until we were cleaning the other day and found one big box of our Smooth by EHC 2-inch irons. So they are available on the website. I don't know how many are still left, but they're on the site for $50. And yeah, thank you, Star. Our Mother's Day sale is going on where all of our Elite Hair Care products are $12 or less. No code is needed. No code can be used. Simply visit our website, elitehaircareusa.com. And that is where you are able to see the $12 sale on, including the serums and our newbies. No, we didn't find a big box of anything other than the 2-inch. She said she wished she found a big box of the 1/2 inch. Oh, so funny. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so we're just going to do some large loose curls. And I'm going to show you guys how we can use the Smooth by EHC 2-inch to do so. Am I taking new clients? Absolutely. At some point, I plan to stop being behind the chair. I'm praying that that's in the near future, so that I can focus in one place and really run my business the way it should be without being all over the place. Your hairstylist retired? Yeah, my time is coming. Retirement. When you blow dry, your hair feels rough. Is it because the heat on the dryer is too high? It could be a number of reasons. I couldn't really tell you. It could be because you didn't condition well enough before you blow dried. It could be a number of things. On the door, maybe have a no walk-in sign. Yeah. Well, remember, you're new here, maybe. A car had crashed into this door and window, so I didn't have one for weeks and months, but I did have that actually on the door. And they fixed the window and fixed the door, but I just haven't gone back to getting new signage put back on the door. So it was on the door. It's no longer there because this is brand new windows and doors. It's been some months now, but definitely hasn't been on the top priority list. But with you saying that, yes, it needs to be on the top priority list. What is the most important thing to do with relaxed hair while working out? Protect it and make sure you rinse that hair out after your workout, or at least once for that week. Give yourself a really good wash day because you got to get all that salt out of the hair. Is she natural? No, she's relaxed. She got a retouch today. say your hair looks so healthy.
Thank you.
They said they're surprised you wanted curls because she always wear her hair straight or wrapped.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly, you guys. When she said, "Oh, I'll try curls," I'm like, "What the hell is this? Now where is Lacey?" All right, Pro. So I'm just gonna spray her with some Goddess polish. It's very lightweight. I know the Goddess polish is sold out right now, you guys. It will be back in stock by Monday or Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. It's actually on the schedule for preparation. How does that look like?
That looks pretty.
She said it looks pretty, y'all. So that's cool. Yes, Lacey, looks. Come on,
Thank
girl.
you.
The comb is available on our website at elitehaircareusa.com. Do you have an issue with tackle? done with you. Oh, don't worry. Thank you. I just sent you a text receipt, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, thank you. Caring for relaxed hair while working out? Not really. I usually just kind of talk about it. The protein treatment is sold out. I'll check today. It'll probably be that. I think it's some type of situation with that inventory. But the protein treatment is in stock unless it's sold out overnight. But I will check for you today. Check out. Shyness. They're the same though. but one might not have the formula on it, but I'm assuming Shine. Actually, no, it's the spray. It's the spray. But you guys had other things that you were working on and you have time for that. I mean, if you don't get to it today, it wasn't to put on the schedule right now. So what happened? But what was wrong? Tell me what was wrong with it. I see you probably gonna need to get a new eye. It's telling you that. Oh, it's probably rubbing against the other thing. Well, that's the part that we've used the most in the 5 years that we've had it. Like, it's literally been a standalone from the rest of the machine. Oh, he told you this today? No, I'm saying he let you know this today? That's different. No, that ain't how you can do things though. See, that's foolishness right there. I understand. I'm just saying it to you, and it's like they're making it like he's still an inmate. You can't do that. That man's had a job. What? That's a thing? That is crazy. I feel bad for the man. What, the situation? Is that a requirement? Oh, I didn't know they suspended it. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll call you back when I'm done. I'm almost done. That wasn't our misinterpretation at all. That was your misinterpretation. And there's no way we would know what we need and how much we need. We're not electricians, so why would you even assume that? No, we're not doing that. No, you got to stop doing that. This is electrical. If that thing is done wrong, guess what's gonna happen to you in there? I mean, that's his problem, not ours. That's why that's why I asked you. I'm like, is this man a real electrician? Because everything that he's telling you sounds like some under the tree foolishness to me. Hold on, I'm not doing that. Andy, that's not help. Read between the lines. No, read between the lines. Oh, if you got to do, no. Sir, first of all, if you're a real licensed electrician, what electrician comes on the day of and says, oh, I thought, we had everything so I could do the job? What company runs that way as an electrician? But even if you said that as a customer that he's never seen the job, he didn't even give you a price. You come today telling me that, oh, you thought we had everything or you were going to start today? Bro, ain't no way. That's how you're not reading it properly. Look at the paper before you say it. Right. So then you're telling me that it's saying something, and if we do this every day. Call you back. He's like, oh, the man was trying to help us. That man wasn't trying to help us. That man was trying to do a job under the tree. You know that man, first of all, if that man is a real electrician and you're coming from your company, first thing you're going to say is, hey, let me give you an estimate of how much it's going to cost for me to do this. You come today thinking that you're going to just install a 240 volt outlet and we got everything you need. Baby, how we got everything you need? We don't know you. We don't know what you use, what you don't use. Like, come on. And then people try to pose it like they're helping you. Baby, you're not helping me. You helping you. I hired a company. I didn't hire a person. Then he tells Andy, oh, wow, this is a 2-man job. Aren't you a company? What the?
Y'all better forget that man.
Aren't you a company? That's what I told Andy. You trying to justify it like, oh, we didn't give him nothing. I knew what I was saying.
That's what you probably got a good price from somebody like that.
Listen, this is electrical. I don't play about electrical because guess what? That can cause bigger things like fire and death.
Yeah.
Come on now. You talking about, oh, he's trying to help us. Oh, you can go here and get this. No, baby, what you're trying to do is undercut your own company and not put this invoice together and put an estimate together because you know at the end of the day that that's not going to fly. You thought you were coming to do some under the tree work. Not with me. Not with people work for me. And I have to pay workers' comp. And I have a building. No. Some things I'll undercut, but electrical, I don't play. One bad circuit and the whole building go on fire. And it just so happened that the space I'm in actually burnt down once before. No, baby. No. It didn't burn down with me, but it burnt down before.
No way would I get a second-hand electrician to
No.
do it like that. That's too important.
I'm having to tell you, like, hold up, bro.
That's too important.
What am I paying you for? I
Yeah,
got you.
oh, okay. I'm looking at that hole like, oh gosh, my head.
Got you. Of course he's trying to do the job under the table. It's very obvious. It's not hard to tell. And guess what? When you do that job under the table, something happens, who can I sue? John? No. Nah, baby.
Yeah, you need a licensed person to do it.
You got to be accountable, honey.
To be insured.
And bonded. There you go.
Yeah.
Jack New Jersey. Absolutely. All right, let's review all that.
So that breakage should decease.
It should slow down. It's not necessarily going to decrease. I can't guarantee you that, but it will flow.
It'll slow it down.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm not going to, hold on, here you go. Oh, yeah, it's going to be about $1,000. Let me tell you something. For $1,000, you better make sure that every part, every wire, everything that is needed is included because I know what they cost. And then you get them at a discount. So, like, stop playing with me, please.
Do I need something like this?
Do you wash your hair at home?
No,
Then
that's why I don't need it.
that's if you do your hair yourself at home. Do you have our Biotin Boost serum for your scalp? What serum are you using on
I got
your
the
scalp?
goddess
That's good.
for the scalp. Okay,
You got everything you
that's
need.
all I need.
If you were shampooing yourself, then yes. But if not,
Yeah, I don't want to shampoo it without the well-off because I don't want it to be, when I decide to shampoo it, I get the well-off
oh, gotcha.
so that I can,
Oh, the color?
that color, so I don't have
The
to,
purple, yeah.
so I can get rid of the brown.
All right, we're ready when you are. Is it me? Oh, no, what's wrong with this thing? I had to add this back. Thank you.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
Ms. Ruby, you have a good day, okay? All right, people. The protein treatment, I have to just go fix the system so that it will be back in stock. That's all. I'm just gonna sweep up real quick, get myself together. I probably need to dry my hair a little bit. Let me sweep up. All right, pros, I'm gonna get my hair together, get my mind right, because today has already been a long day. Under the tree, electricians, all these things. You can't make these things up, y'all. Like, you really can't make these things up. But just know that when you're running a business, you gotta stand firm, stand tall. Don't be afraid to say no. That is not right. Anyway, people, I got work to do, so I'm gonna talk to everybody later. I hope everybody has a good rest of your day. Please don't forget to go and shop our Mother's Day sale that ends this Sunday at 11:59 p.m. And I will see everybody later. Peace out.